Hello, my loves. I'm back again. Listen, y'all know who I'm talking about. Monique, girl, are you serious? Am I back talking to you again so soon, sister? Oh, please. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is another episode of In My Travels. And yes, it's the one and only Monique. Didn't we just get done talking about Monique? Just got done talking about Monique during Swipe Left. Now, I'm going to have to report some more stuff to you, and then I'll have to shift it on over to Milan to clear it up as we go forth. Just come on in and y'all understand. So, okay, this is it. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. First, Lee Daniels, Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Whoopi Goldberg, and now we've slid on over to Steve Harvey. Girl, who ain't you getting into it with? Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, now listen. Let's get down to what actually went on. And this is allegedly. All of this is allegedly, you guys. For now. It's allegedly. This tea dropped during a taping of the Steve Harvey show. And some folks who were actually there at the taping have actually leaked this tea. So this is all allegedly for now, okay? Now, this show, Monique was a guest on the Steve Harvey show. And this interview will air 9 times out of 10 within the next 2 weeks, okay? During the interview, of course, Steve Harvey is leading the interview because that's what Steve does. That's his job, correct? But Monique didn't want to be led the way that Steve wanted to be leading the show. You all have seen her before. So, she wanted to talk about her Vegas residency. Steve, before we get to the residency, wants to cover some of this other stuff and actually cover the fact of how she called Whoopi Goldberg the help and how he felt as though she needed to apologize to Whoopi. Well, there was I guess you would say a heated exchange of words, as heated as it would actually get on television, okay? And in the midst of this, Monique allegedly told Steve something about, what if I just smacked the shit out of you right now? Or it's something of that nature. But it really all involved her smacking the shit out of Steve. So, I don't know exactly what words were used, but that's the gist of it. What if I smack the shit out of you now? Okay? Now, and again, remember, this is all allegedly. So, Steve's response, because see, as soon as I heard that, I was like, Lord have mercy, what did Steve say? So, Steve's response was allegedly this. If you smack me, then your husband's going to have to come out the set. Now, let me break that down for you all. You all know I'm from Pittsburgh, okay? I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Steve Harvey is from Cleveland, Ohio, which is literally 3 hours away from me. 2.5 if you drive like a bat out of hell. I have cousins that I love very much that live in Cleveland. We move a lot alike. We think a lot alike. But in the grand scheme of things, my cousins are a little more treacherous. You understand what I'm saying? A little faster with the hands. Cleveland, Ohio. You understand? Okay, so, now dig this. Steve's from Cleveland, Ohio. So, I'm going to break down for y'all what that comment could have possibly meant. It's a couple different things. With the scenario, it's a taping for the show. So the cameras are rolling. Okay? And Monique says, what if I smack the shit out of you? Like rhetorical. What if I smack the shit out of you? And Steve says that your husband's going to have to come out. Now, I don't see Steve Harvey as the type that would actually hit a woman unless it was more or less a reflex thing. So that's why I said, given the situation and how it was all set up. Had she not said, what if I smack the shit out of you, and she just hauled off and smacked the shit out of Steve, I would tell you by all means, Steve would probably knock holy shit out of Monique just out of reflex. Pip! Real quick. If you hit me, the reflex is to fucking hit you back. But again, with the cameras rolling, and Steve is a little older now, so he probably has a little more restraint and a little more self-control. So my thing is, I'm thinking that if Monique had actually popped Cleveland, Ohio native Steve Harvey, crack, pow, Steve would get up, and make his way backstage or over to the side of the stage or wherever it was that Sydney was standing, and it would be a whole Cardi B moment. Do you understand me? You know how Cardi say on site? Okay? Please don't think that Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and all of these folks made up on site. Don't you young folks think that y'all made on site up. Honey, on site was a thing before y'all were born. And I promise you, I don't think there would be a conversation, an explanation, or anything. It would literally be on site. I believe that what Steve meant was, if you hit me, I'm going to take and tear your husband's ass so completely out of the frame on site. Because, see, we done sat and watched Sydney train Monique to behave in the way in which she behaves. He has trained her like a little red-nosed pit bull to do all these attacks and say all this shit that she says to people. And, you know, she basically, I mean, when you listen to her talk about their relationship, it sounds like somebody training a puppy. So, I'm with Steve. If you haul off and smack me, then the thing for me to do is whoop the trainer's ass. Like, seriously. So, I could actually see Steve Harvey literally unleashing the whole Ohio onto Sydney's ass. Because, see, Steve Harvey, not whitewashed like that. Steve Harvey's not Hollywood for real. Steve Harvey is still that dude from up the street 3 hours over there in Cleveland. So I would stretch out, I'd spend my last 20 on a bet that, Monique, if you haul off and smack Steve Harvey while cameras is rolling, your husband gonna catch them hands. If you haul off and smack Steve Harvey and ain't no cameras rolling, you and your husband might get y'all's ass whooped. But I just couldn't believe, I was like, are you kidding me? But like I said, this is all allegedly. Allegedly, okay? Now, dig this. I'm going to keep my ear to the street. Y'all know how I do. I'm going to keep my ear to the street in my travels. And I'm I'm sure there's going to be some more said about this. And I'll be letting you all know. I will definitely let you know what I found out. I just can't believe it. I don't know what is next for Monique. Girl, you got to slow down. You got to stop. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to take for you to stop this. This is just crazy. Like, this behavior is just too much. I don't know. Anyway, like I said, my ear will be to the street. I'll let you all know whatever I find out. In the meantime, in between time, make sure you are logging in and being there on time at 12 p.m. on Saturdays for Swipe Left with Milan Trezor. I'll see you guys soon. You all take care.
What is the 5 fingers say to the face?
What?
Slap!